Ngày nè, thử lạp mùi sạch chru, cho mùi bột chru.
Okay, so here are our ingredients. Let's start from the left. We have fish sauce. We have our roasted rice powder. We use jasmine rice for this. Pork stomach. We have our pork leg with skin. We have our 3 limes, MSG, sugar, Kaffir lime leaf, Galangal, lemongrass, shallots, garlic, and we have basil, and we also have this other leaf right here. Anika, how's it, Mai? So take a good look at that. I don't know what that's called in English. And we have our Sawtooth herb. So this is our ingredients, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take your pork stomach and you want to go ahead and boil it for about an hour. Okay, so while our pork stomach is boiling or cooking, we're going to go ahead and roast our lemongrass, galangal, and kaffir lime leaf. First, you want to go ahead and add in your lemongrass. And at the same time, you can also roast your galangal. And you want to save your kaffir lime leaf for last. Okay, as you can see, our lemongrass and galangal is roasted, nice and brown. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out of the pan, and we're gonna go ahead and roast our kaffir lime leaf. Okay, so with the lemongrass and galangal out of the pan, you want to go ahead and add in your kaffir lime leaf. You want to be very careful with all these ingredients because if you burn it, it can become very bitter.
Anh ấy bây giờ liên vào đó là vi. Bây giờ thực lôi biết là vi, bây giờ liên về ở chân về ở cổ thế.
Okay, as you can see, our kaffir lime leaf is almost done. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off of the pan now. And set it aside. Now that our lemongrass, galangal, and kaffir lime leaf is roasted, we're going to go ahead and add it in a mortar and pestle, and we're going to go ahead and ground it up. Okay, as you can see, we finished grounding up all the ingredients, and I just want to show you how finely we did it. So here we're taking the pork leg meat with skin, and we're cutting it into small pieces. Mai cắt tụi nào?
Tụi con sạch ken luôn.
But as small as ground meat. So we're just pre-cutting it right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and just finely chop it in a couple minutes.
Dương cắt ở tụi dương chăn rồi.
But
Nói cái chết cắt đó.
And now that we finished chopping up our pork, we're going to go ahead and cook it in a pan. Mai mới đã xịt tới đây. Okay, so you don't need to add any salt, any sugar, nothing like that. You just want to stir fry it as is. As you can see, our pork is almost finished cooking. You want to make sure that there's no more juices flowing out, and then we'll go ahead and take it off the stove. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and prepare the rest of our herbs and vegetables. Here we're just finely chopping our sawtooth herb.
Hộp thì nó đã pin cam đấy, mày trầu được quả. Chúng cắt nó sẽ đơ đấy. Cắt nó tui.
And here we have our pork stomach. Once it's cooled down, we're going to go ahead and chop it into smaller pieces.
Mình cắt tui lên tên đấy. Dương mình đặt bột tập này đây, dương chơi chặt bột xem tiết dương đặt. យើងដាក់ផ្សេងទៀតបាទយើងត្រូវដាក់ពុះច្រើនណាតែយើងចូលចិត្តទៅ
Okay, now that everything is prepared, we have our meat cooked, we have our herbs chopped up, our powdered lemongrass and Galangal Kaffir lime leaf is done. We're ready to assemble everything. So here we have our ground pork, and it's nice and cool. You want to make sure that it's not warm at all. We're gonna go ahead and add in the pork leg meat with the skin. That's all, hey? Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and add in all of the lemongrass, Galangal, and Kaffir lime. And here we're adding in our garlic and our shallots. Okay, and here we're adding our fish sauce. Đặt chấm vào nào.
Đặt bay nữa. Bờ bay ọt ráiយើងthêmទៀតយើងសាកមួយសិន
But and we're gonna go ahead and add in 3 tablespoons. If it's not salty enough, we'll add more. But 3 is a good start.
ហើយនេះស្ករ
But skull.
ស្ករកុំដាក់ច្រើនណា
But here we have about a tablespoon of sugar, and here we have 1 teaspoon of MSG. Always optional.
ដាក់តិចទៀត
But thick did it. So 1.5.
អាពីរនេះក្រោយគេហ៎
But
អាចនេះឡូវយើងច្បាច់ជូរក្រូច
okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and add in our limes.
Rap នេះមើលផងបើចូលចិត្តប្រហុកដាក់ប្រហុក
But
ស្ងោរវាផុសឲ្យពុះហ៎
but
ប៉ុន្តែមិនអត់ប្រើប្រហុកទេ
now if you want to use bahok or fermented mudfish, you can. You just want to make sure that you boil it first, and then you can add it in. You don't want to add it in raw.
ហើយបន្តិចយើងចូលចិត្តហឹរយើងដាក់បន្តិច
But and if you want it spicy, you can also add in chilies. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and add in our roasted powdered rice.
Hối 2 3 ដូច 4
này.
អត់
And
4ទេ
we have about 3.5 tablespoons of that.
ក៏លីងកុំដាក់មុនណាត្រូវដាក់ក្រោយគេទាំងអស់ក៏លីងព្រោះវាបើយើងដាក់ក៏លីងមុនវារីកក៏លីងត្រូវដាក់ក្រោយគេ
And my mom said that you want to go ahead and add in that roasted powdered rice towards the end. You don't want to add it before any of the other ingredients.
ហើយបើយើងធ្វើឡាបនេះក៏លីងត្រូវល្អិតមែនទេល្អិតដូចម្សៅ
But
បើក៏លីងវាអត់ល្អិតយើងញ៉ាំទៅវាដូចប៉ះដុំថ្មឥឡូវនេះជីក្រោយគេ
okay, and now we only have 2 ingredients left, which is our vegetables. Here we have our sawtooth herb. And here we're gonna go ahead and garnish our lap with our chi kaham nung saitit mai.
ជីសង់ទំហំ
But
នេះដាក់ពីលើយើងកុំលាយជាមួយវាជីវាខ្មៅហ៎
But okay, everyone. So here is my mom's Laap Sach Chrouk, and we have our basil here. So let's give it a taste test. And before I start, this dish is perfect with beer or days that you decide to have a party and there's gonna be a lot of drinking going on. This dish would be perfect for that occasion. So here we go. wash it down with some beer. Now this recipe is perfect for days that you plan on drinking. It's a nice, sweet, salty, it has a nice sour taste to it from the limes. You get a roasted flavor from the roasted jasmine rice, and as well as the lemongrass and the galangal. It's a kind of a dry recipe. And this recipe is also nice and refreshing with all of the shallots, garlic, sawtooth herb, and the basil. It's perfect.
Lạp ní em là món, chu là món. Hơi sợi trâu từng ốc. Để đừng thui vậy.
Rồi em.
Trong đây làm ngắn xạ mở đầu. Ất bạn để bạn krương tí. Ở du đừng linh krương hay linh krương ôi bị giặt tí cũng ôi bị khói hay cũng ôi bị chào và chào bị ắt chui đấy. Mày mồm vậy?
Nó mồm tao. Mày xanh. So. Okay guys, so that's my mom's Laap Sach Chrouk with pork churuk, or pork with pork stomach. So give it a try. I think you guys will really enjoy it. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye.
Bye bye.